So the Parkinson's Foundation hosts virtual events each Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of the week. You can learn more and register about our virtual experience events at parkinson.org/pdhealth. PD Health at Home is presented by the Light of Day Foundation, whose generosity has made this programming possible. So I'd like to thank the Light of Day Foundation for their tremendous support. The Parkinson's Foundation provides families with free resources, including our website, parkinson.org, our educational books, webinars, podcasts, a hospitalization kit, and our toll-free bilingual helpline, 1-800-4PD-INFO, which is staffed by Parkinson's specialists. So you can learn more about those free resources and our upcoming virtual events. Visit our website, parkinson.org, or feel free to reach out to our helpline at 1-800-4PD-INFO. So this Wellness Wednesday, you can join us for an interactive caregiving show and tell, where we'll hear from you in the caregiving community about your favorite caregiving things. So guest moderators from the University of Kansas Movement Disorders Clinic will welcome care partners from around the country to bring us your proven practices, assistive devices, communications, or coping strategies, or other tips that make life better for your person with Parkinson's and for you. So you can learn more and register at parkinson.org/pdhealth. It's going to be a fun event this Wellness Wednesday. And again, just another announcement that next week will be the Spanish Mindfulness Monday, February 22nd. And if you'd like to continue practicing your mindfulness practice each Monday at the time we meet together, feel free to find your video, and my cat's sneaking into the screen to say hi to everyone. So you'll find your video on YouTube or on our website at parkinson.org/pdhealth, and find one of the mindfulness sessions that we've recorded that you resonate most with. Imagine my cat will make another appearance before our session is concluded for the day. Thanks, Jennifer. So today we're going to talk gratitude. Each third Monday of the month, we'll be talking about gratitude. And so to get started, just as we did last month, I'd like everyone to, if you don't have it already near you, we're going to get a piece of paper and a pen or pencil, something to write with. So it doesn't have to, it could be a piece of scrap paper, something that you can just jot some things down before we get started. So as you guys are getting settled with the request I've just made, I want to talk about what gratitude is, what gratitude means. So there is some confusion. There's kind of a fine line between the difference of being thankful and being grateful. And last month, we talked a little bit about how gratitude is the action, the feeling, the emotion. And thanks is more or less a statement. It's a feeling. And so when you say thank you, think about how many times in your day that you'll say thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for, the clerk at the grocery store or at the bank, or when you're picking your prescriptions up, thinking about all the times in the day when you say thank you. Being grateful is a bit more powerful than a thank you, than being thankful. Gratitude comes with a deep appreciation for something, someone, and it's almost a feeling from the heart versus a statement from the head. And gratitude rests right there at the center of the heart. So the action comes from a place of feeling. And yet you have this kind of attachment to the word grateful. When you say, I'm thankful for you, it feels a little bit different than saying, I am grateful for you. And so when we talk about gratitude, we just want to define what the dictionary, the Oxford Dictionary, how they define what grateful means. And it says, showing an appreciation of kindness. And so when you're being grateful towards somebody or something or some kind of action, you feel this deep appreciation and kind of this intention of kindness behind the statement that you're making. So why do we practice gratitude? There's so many benefits behind specifically to practicing a meditation or mindful gratitude practice. So the research, there's so many research articles. You guys can Google them yourselves and kind of read some of the research. It's very fascinating to read. But research indicates that gratitude can strengthen your immune system. So when you feel appreciation regularly and express it, sure. So Felicia says, can you repeat the definition? Absolutely. Oxford Dictionary defines the word grateful as showing an appreciation of kindness. And under my definition that I wrote down, thankful equals feeling, grateful equals action. So coming back to the research of what a gratitude practice has shown us, strengthening the immune system. When you feel grateful on a regular basis, or you have a consistent gratitude practice, it triggers something in the immune system to make your body stronger, to fight off disease and infection. Gratitude improves your sleep patterns. And I've heard quite a few people say that, being mindful and having a meditation regularly has helped and improved my sleep patterns. So improving sleep kind of goes across the board for all meditation practices, but especially for a gratitude practice. It helps us feel more optimistic and experience joy more often, which is so beautiful. I mean, who wouldn't want to experience more joy? And of course, I think this is more important now than ever before, but feeling grateful, even in very strange times, can give us less feelings of isolation or depression, which we all know is a related symptom to Parkinson's disease. And so when you have this gratitude practice, and we have the research that indicates all these beautiful things that can help us feel better and help us along our journey of Parkinson's disease in the age of COVID-19, I'd have to say we're doing a pretty good job to practice it regularly. Gratitude improves your relationships. We said this last month, when you're feeling grateful for somebody, something happens in the heart space. You just feel a little bit warmer, a little bit cozier. And I think it's beautiful to kind of take this day just after Valentine's Day to find that gratitude in all the relationships that we might have. And of course, you'll have to bear with me, but for the good of humanity. So we talked about kind of this viral effect that a practice of gratitude can have. And when one person does an action of gratitude, it just seems to kind of spiral and expand and disperse out into the space. And we talked about it last time, where this viral action of people at Starbucks getting coffee, and you pull up to the window to pay, and this person says, well, I'm going to pay for the person's behind me. I'm going to buy their coffee or whatever they bought. And then you just kind of see this pattern in the line where everyone's buying each other's coffee, which was really great. I actually, and I know I told you guys I was going to do that. And I did. I went that day and I went to Starbucks and I bought a coffee. There wasn't anybody behind me, so I bought the coffee, the person's coffee in front of me. And it was really beautiful to see the individuals at the Starbucks inside the coffee place. They were confused. They were like, I'm sorry, you want to do what? I want to buy this person's coffee. They're like, okay, that's very nice of you. And it kind of hurt my heart for somebody to be so surprised that somebody would do such a simple act of kindness. Something so simple like that. For the shock and surprise that she had, I was hoping that, the intention and the action was to kind of make that happen over and over and over again. And that one space, it changed their day, and it changed my day too, to practice that. So these gestures of kindness, of appreciation, just start to ripple out. And so now that we have a little bit of an understanding of what gratitude means, and we have our piece of paper, we have our pen, we're going to take a moment to make a list of gratitude. So at the top of your paper, if you don't have a paper or pen, you can always use it in the chat. You can choose to chat to everyone. You can chat to myself. You can chat to, pick a stranger or one of your mindful peers here and send them a little note of gratitude. And just type or write down what you're grateful for today. Today, I am grateful for and just let it come to you. Today, I am grateful for my cup of tea. I'm grateful for heat. Some of us are in some very cold climates this morning or this afternoon. And as you take some time to write a few things that you're grateful for today, I'd like you to make one specific sentence towards yourself. So I am grateful that I am kind. I am grateful that I have a motivation within me to exercise each day. I am grateful that I have chosen to drink tea instead of coffee. So make it an I statement. I am grateful that I. So when we start a gratitude practice, it often is very difficult to find those things that we're grateful for. And we have this tendency to be grateful for larger things. And I'm seeing it happen in our chat here. So I'll challenge you guys now to be a little bit more specific in your gratitude practice. So for example, Mark writes, wife, family, friends, and mine. So Mark, write something down specific about your wife. I am grateful that she is my wife. I am grateful that my family is, however you'd like to say it. I'm grateful that I have friends who, dot, dot, dot. Getting specific. That's what changes the gratitude practice. That is what makes it a statement of appreciation and showing kindness. Good. So we have a few people writing in the chat, and I'm just going to share some of their gratitude with you guys. So we start with Felicia. She says, my clients. It's beautiful, Felicia. And Joe says, my family. Of course. What are you grateful for about in your family? Cynthia, today I'm grateful for being alive. Certainly. And Kent, I'm grateful for the help my wife gives me. I like that. See the specific note behind that. It's beautiful. Grateful for time. Mark, mindful Mondays. Absolutely. I'm grateful that I can spend time with my husband. Perfect, Vicki. Yes, see the specificity behind that statement. I am grateful that I can spend time with my husband. There you go, Fred. I like that. He says, I'm grateful I got some lighter snow shoveled before the big snow hit us. I love it. I'm grateful for this Parkinson's disease community that we can meet, connect, share, learn, and help our health. Absolutely. Brenda, I'm grateful for the life and time I have had. Mm-hmm. Beautiful, Brenda. So listen to this one. I am grateful for the ability to read and understand the use of words and ways to communicate. I love how specific you got there. It's gorgeous. So Kayla, if you are online with us, Graziano has written us in Spanish, and unfortunately, I can't speak Spanish. Or Jen, if you can translate it and share it with the group.
I translated it. It's underneath in English.
Okay. I am grateful for being able to handle the problem. Perfect. Thanks, Graziano. Grateful for Zoom. Hello, Fresh Recipes, instructors, Zoom exercise classes. Grateful my family is close. Grateful for that my wife's love of our daughters and grandkids. Beautiful, Fred. Yes. Italian. Okay, thank you. Grateful for my wife, keeping the house. Your new neurologist. He gets me. I love it. Beautiful. I love all the gratitude that we're writing and sharing here. I really appreciate you guys sharing. So now I'd like to step into the practice of meditation. So beginning by creating this list of things of gratitude, things, people, actions, ideas that you're grateful for, setting that tone for the space that we're about to enter in meditation, we're going to bring those thoughts with us into our meditation. So we'll begin, we'll sit for meditation for about 5 to 7 minutes. So you'll find your comfortable seat, whatever that looks like for you. If you're lying down, you can certainly stay lying down. I always prefer to sit when I meditate. It just helps me feel a little bit more alert. So the point of meditation is not to fall asleep, but if you do feel sleepy, it's perfectly fine and completely natural to feel sleepy and or relaxed and to fall asleep. That just means you're tired. But for me, I like to sit up so that I can stay very conscious in the process of meditation. Getting the spine erect as much as you can and lifting the heart up, and then relaxing the shoulders down. And so I like to rest my hands in my lap. I actually prefer my palms on top of my thighs, a connection between the hands and the legs. My feet are flat on the floor. Your feet can be wherever they need to be comfortable. You can close your eyes if that feels okay. We'll be right here. We always begin with connecting to how you're breathing. Not doing anything to change how the breath is flowing, just noticing how. Noticing if the breath feels shallow or deep. And together in your own breaths pattern, we'll take a few deep breaths together, breathing in through the nose and out. And breathing in and out. We'll take one more. And letting your attention come back to what you're grateful for today. And today I am grateful for today I am grateful for And continue breathing in, and breathing out. Noticing how the mind wanders, and distractions that pull at your thoughts. And see if you can come back to focusing your attention on what you're grateful for today. And as we continue breathing, I'll now ask you to bring the I statement that we finished with. Today, I am grateful that today, I am grateful that I. We'll take a couple deep breaths in and out. And again. And let it go. When you feel ready, you can begin to flutter the eyes open. Just start to make some small movements. Maybe shrugging the shoulders, rocking the head from side to side, looking around the room. Hmm, beautiful. I always like to take a few moments of pause after the practice. I think it's more for myself than anything, just because it does feel, just it's beautiful to share space with everyone in a meditation practice. And when we talk about gratitude, it can become quite overwhelming to begin to open your eyes to the many blessings in our lives. And sometimes I just need to take a deep breath and pause to think about all that we can possibly be grateful for today. And so tonight, I'll give you guys some homework. I'll ask you as you pull the sheets back and climb into bed to think about additional things that you're grateful for that happened in the course of the day. Simple things. It could be I'm grateful for my bed. I'm grateful for this glass of water. I'm grateful for my carbidopa levodopa. Simple things, but specific. So we have just a few minutes left. If anyone has any questions or would like to share how they're feeling, feel free to write us in the chat. We can communicate that with the community. Oh, everyone's wrote so many things in here. It's beautiful. Liz, carbidopa levodopa is the medical term for Cinemet. Cinemet is the gold standard oral medication Some of it can be received subcutaneous or sublingual. But carbidopa-levodopa is the medication that is often prescribed for people with Parkinson's to relieve their symptoms. Gil, yes, every Mindfulness Monday is recorded. We have an extensive library, if you will, on our YouTube channel of mindfulness sessions. So you can pick and choose what you'd like to watch and tune into. There's enough, I think you could do a session every day for the rest of the year and continuing with our sessions, our live sessions on Monday. Of course, Kathy, thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Gil, you can go to parkinson.org/Katie Health, and you'll see under the Mindfulness Mondays session view past events. If you prefer, you can go to the YouTube channel and search in YouTube Parkinson's Foundation. Look at the video tab, and there's all kinds of videos there that you can see. So this is good for everyone because we won't be meeting live in English. Next Monday, we'll return the first Monday of March. I can't believe it. 2021, and we're stepping into March. It's crazy. Good. And Gil, if you have any questions or just can't seem to find it, don't hesitate to call our helpline, 1-800-4PD-INFO. Cool. Thank you, everyone, for all your comments. Again, homework assignment, write a list of gratitude as you lay your head down tonight. And maybe in the next morning, see how you slept, if you slept any different. Sharon, we have Fitness Fridays. Not every Friday's yoga, but we do yoga for Parkinson's disease on those Fridays. Great. So before we go, let's just all take a deep breath in. Let it go. And I will see you guys in March. All right, everyone. Happy Monday.